Opportunity is a set of circumstances that makes it possible to do something. And when I tell you that the set of circumstances in this story were completely random but led me to an opportunity of a lifetime, well, this is the story of how I got to be the personal stage photographer for the rapper Fabolous for a night. So good. Welcome to Behind the B-Roll. This is a chance where I get to sit down and talk to you guys and tell you the stories behind some of the footage that didn't make it or got left on the cutting room floor. You know, stuff I haven't uploaded to YouTube yet or whatever, you know. So anyway, I hope you enjoy, and let's get to it. So for a good chunk of 2021, I was doing a lot of photo and video work for a lot of local musical artists through a group called Underground Sets. And the biggest thing that I wanted to do was to get on stage with an actual celebrity and take photos and video. So anyway, fast forward to November, me and my girlfriend end up going out, and we end up at this little dive bar that just so happened to be having karaoke, and little did I know that that was the moment that everything was going to change for me. I mean, kinda. We're at this nice little dive bar. We had never been to it before, but the atmosphere was great. The drinks were good, and the food, man, the food was good. I'm talking about, they had roasted pork chops. Roasted pork chops at a dive bar. And I mean, they were good. And so we ate, we drank, and we karaoke.
All my neighbors, you got much flavor. Let's flip the track with the old school back. I'm kind of buzzed, all because.
So after I got off stage singing, me and my girlfriend ran into the owner of the bar. Never met him. Like I said, we'd never been to this bar before, but he knew that we had never been there before. He hadn't seen us there before, and he decided to come over and introduce himself to us. I have my camera gear with me and everything. He asked me about it, and he says, yeah, that would be great because I'm also a promoter, and I got Fabolous coming in tomorrow for a show. So I stayed completely calm, cool, professional. I gave him my business card and told him to check me out on Instagram. Even though in my mind I was acting a little like this. I'm at work, it's about noon, and 15 minutes in to being at work, I get this text. I calmly look up, tell my coworker I'll be right back, and then I Naruto run all the way to the parking garage. I get to the parking garage, I pull out my phone, I call him back, and I'm like, yo, yes, I'm down. Like, what do you need me to do? You need me to leave work like right now because I can, but I can't, but I will. Don't look at me like that. Like you ain't never called off work for anything. He said the show wasn't until 11, and I was cool, stay at work. So yeah, he told me where the venue was at, and I'll see you at 11. But there was a few little problems. Problem 1. I didn't get off of work until 10:15, and I had to get home, which was a 22-minute drive, and I had to get all of my camera gear and everything together, so that would take me about 5 minutes. Problem 2 is once I got home, I had to then travel another 18 minutes and get to the venue. So if you're doing the math with me, that only leaves me with 45 minutes to get from work to the house, to get my gear, and to the venue. So like on time with absolutely no room for error. So sitting at work, and it was 10:08, and I sent off this text. Right, so now that means I'm ahead of schedule. Not by much, but I'll take it. So we're gonna add that 7 minutes that I shaved off from getting off of work early to the clock, and it leaves me with 52 minutes. Okay, so now I take the fastest route that I can get home, and I get there in 21 minutes. So I now still have 31 minutes to get ready. But my girlfriend packed up all of my gear, charged all of my batteries, so we can take that 5 minutes of me getting my gear together and add it to the clock. So I hop in the car, and then off I go. About 3 seconds in to the car ride, I hear a sound which can only be described as metal and concrete grinding up against each other, and I know that that can't be good. So I stop, get out the car, and of course, I have a flat tire.
Yeah, can you find a take where it's a bit more dramatic on that last line, yeah?
Yeah, I got it right here.
Someone help me! I have a flat tire!
So of course now I have a flat tire, and I am back into panic mode. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I have this big opportunity. I told this guy I was gonna be there. I gotta figure out a way to get there, and I gotta figure out, like, how to get the car back up the street to the house. I'm not that far. I'm literally like 3 doors down, but I gotta get the car back to the house. Luckily for me, I listen to my mom. Always listen to your mom. She'd been telling me for years to get AAA, and like 2 months before I needed it, and I finally just bit the bullet and got AAA, and thank goodness, because easy solution. I called AAA. But how am I going to get to the venue? So I called Uber, but it's going to take 20 minutes for Uber to get to me. So that means all that time that I stocked up, I'm now down to 16 minutes to get to the venue. And if you remember, I need 18. So that means I'm going to be late. Like, how did that happen? How did I go from being right on time to being ahead of schedule to then being late? So the Uber finally gets there. I send off a text to him to let him know that I'm going to be late, and he says everything's cool. I get there, meet up with him, and we're good. The show hasn't even really started. People are still filing in. He takes me around. I meet a couple of the DJs there, and then he says he has to go take care of some business, and he leaves. So with not very much instruction, I just do what I was supposed to do, which is start taking photos and video. And then out of nowhere, the building that was like slowly filling up is now packed. There are people all over the stage. There are people all in the balconies. There are people all down in the crowd. So the promoter is running towards me like full speed, like, yo, let's go now. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? He's like, you didn't get my text. And I reach down And I pull out my phone, and that's when I see this. So now I'm like realizing like, oh, we're going to meet Fabolous. And so I follow him. We go outside, out the back stairs, and his tour bus pulls up. His manager gets out, and I've got the camera running the whole time. And I wanted to get some other footage, so I took my phone and I put it in my shirt pocket with the camera facing out, so that way I could get some other footage and stuff. So they talk business. We get on the bus and everybody talks business, and then it's showtime. So we step off the bus with him and security. We go in, hit the stage. He performs. Yeah, it was chaos. Like I said, there were people on the stage, like fans and stuff on the stage. So it was just a lot going on. But it was great. Like, it was great. I got the opportunity that I wanted. I got the opportunity to get on stage with a celebrity, and I was able to catch some pretty awesome shots. So all in all, it was a great time. I got a lot of good photos, got a lot of good experience, got to meet a lot of good people, and I mean, I couldn't have asked for more. I mean, I can't believe I got this far. Sometimes you work really hard and grind for opportunities, and sometimes they seemingly fall into your lap. Either way, if I have any takeaway from this whole story, is when you have an opportunity, grab it by the horns, make the most of it, learn from it, and just have fun. So, we finally made it to the end of the video. Thank you guys for staying with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.